Hey guys, we just reported that Kash Patel's FBI arrested 2 judges who violated federal immigration laws by helping illegal aliens avoid ICE and deportation. We pointed out that the Trump administration is doing what we elected them to do, and they are now arresting federal employees and bureaucrats who have been breaking the law for years, undermining President Trump's agenda. So now we are reporting that something has been going on inside our intelligence community. It's not just leaks anymore. It's full-on sabotage. In today's video, you're going to see how DNI Tulsi Gabbard is finally doing what no one else has had the guts to do. She's hauling the deep state leakers out into the sunlight and shoving them toward prosecution. But what you'll soon find out is just how far this rot inside our government really goes and why President Trump's administration isn't wasting a second cleaning house. And it's the only way to save our republic. Let's get into it. All right, welcome back to the channel. Let's get right into this. The Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, has officially referred 2 intelligence officials to the Department of Justice for leaking classified information. That's right, criminal referrals. And get this, a 3rd one is on the way, and they're saying there's many more that are being lined up. The deep state leaked classified information every day during Trump's first term. Each time was a felony. And the threat of that charge and conviction didn't bother them at all. And I only remember a couple of people who were fired for it because at the time, Attorney General Jeff Sessions set a trap and nailed who the leakers were. But other than that, the deep state breaks the law each and every day, multiple times, just to screw the Trump administration and the agenda that 77 plus million Americans voted for. If you thought the swamp was deep before, wait until you hear how many people are actually involved. According to Fox News, an ODNI officer told them that they are aggressively investigating other leaks. Notice the word aggressively, because apparently President Trump's administration has decided that enough is enough with the leaking and lying. Fox News reported Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard referred 2 intelligence community professionals to the DOJ for criminal prosecution Wednesday over alleged leaks of classified information. Now, here's DNI Gabbard herself speaking with Fox host Brian Kilmeade. Give it a watch.
The Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard, is here, and she's saying this. Deep state criminals, and she puts them on notice, referring to 2 alleged leakers of classified info of the DOJ for prosecution. So 2 and more are coming. 3rd referral is on the way. Here to explain is the Director of National Intelligence, Tulsi Gabbard. Director, great to see you in person.
Good to see you, Brian.
So I read about this. You indicated to me this was happening. 2 people have been found to be leaking. A 3rd on its way. Can you give me the nature of the leaks and how you discovered it?
Let's just first of all point out what we know has been the problem for a very long time. One of the reasons why the American people voted resoundingly for President Trump was to root out the kind of politicization and weaponization of intelligence that has really undermined the trust the American people have in the intelligence community and the national security state, but really what also directly undermines our own national security.
And these people that are leaking in the intel community, they don't give a rat's behind. They don't care that it's ruining our republic, that it's a threat to national security. They don't care at all because there's never been any consequences until now.
I made it very clear to the U.S. Senate, to the American people when I had the honor of being appointed to this position, that we will not allow this to continue. We take this very seriously. It is illegal to leak classified information. And so what you're seeing here is me carrying out on the promise and the mandate the American people gave Trump. We conducted our own internal investigation. We have referred them now to the Department of Justice and the FBI for an official criminal investigation because these are crimes and people need to be held accountable to put a stop to this.
And the leaks weren't just to random blogs or sketchy foreign outlets. No, they were to the Washington Post, the New York Times, HuffPo, and more. You know, the same scumbags who spent the last decade telling you daily that the walls were closing in on Trump. So 2 criminal referrals have already been sent to the DOJ. And if there's a 3rd one on the way, how many more are sitting in the wings just waiting to be exposed? Well, an ODNI official told Fox News Digital that intelligence community professionals should take Gabbard's move as a warning. A warning. We're finally seeing movement on these criminals. And Tulsi didn't hold back either. She told Fox, politicization of our intelligence and leaking classified information puts our nation's security at risk and must end. Those who leak classified information will be found and held accountable to the fullest extent of the law. And once again, we can throw the Democrats and the libnuts' own words right back at them. No one, and I do mean no one, including the people who live in those little mud huts, no one is above the law. Take that, libnuts. I mean, imagine that, actual accountability after all these years in the D.C. swamp. It's like seeing a unicorn on Capitol Hill. And in case you're wondering if this is just a one-off of criminal referrals, it's absolutely not. This is a full sweep. According to the Gateway Pundit, the Trump administration is not putting up with leakers this time around. Remember DHS Chief Kristi Noem? Last month, she said her team identified 2 leakers within the Department of Homeland Security and is preparing to refer them for felony prosecutions as well. Noem said these individuals face up to 10 years in federal prison. Good. Maybe that will send a message to the other creeps in the deep state to stop breaking the law because of your TDS. By the way, there is a cure for TDS called Polycom. I reported on it in a video some time ago. Go look it up. And just last week, 3 Pentagon officials who got caught leaking to the media were fired. This is a pattern I see. We're taking out the bad guys. It's not a purge, guys. It's a necessary detox because these deep state libnuts have made the system sick with their criminal actions. We need to save the republic, and this is a good start. The message is crystal clear. Leak and you lose, and possibly rot in a federal prison for a decade. Finally, consequences. You know, for far too long, we've lived in a country where bureaucrats think that they are above the law. Well, today, Tulsi Gabbard, Kristi Noem, Kash Patel, and President Trump are sending a loud and clear message. They're not above the law. Accountability is coming. Justice is coming. And the best part, this is only the beginning. All right, thanks for watching. Hit that notification bell if you want to be kept up to date with how President Trump's administration is draining the swamp once and for all. I'll see you in the next one. Spread the word.
We gotta find a way to make it